What's up, YouTube? This is David with D2 Fit Life. Recently I completed General Instructor Course 2 of Krav Maga's Global Instructor Course. Before that, however, I had to do GIC 1. Now during that course I learned a lot about myself, a lot about my body. I'm not 20 years old anymore, so it takes a while for me to recover. I also noticed my energy levels after several hours of training I was starting to fall out, and I was starting to get tired and not mentally focused as much as I should. So I really learned a lot about that, and I took a different approach going into the second General Instructor course. Because of my experience on General Instructor Course 1, I wanted to take a different approach. Now, what I was looking for was some kind of product similar to Gatorade or Powerade that would give me that extra sugar, that extra energy that I needed during training, so I could stay mentally focused, train harder, train longer, and get more out of my course. I was also looking for a product that necessarily didn't have a lot of the trash associated with it. Powerade and Gatorade have high fructose corn syrup. They just have a lot of junk and additives that I didn't want to put in my body. So I was looking something for similar to that, but without the crap. Also, there's a lot of studies done on chocolate milk. Chocolate milk has a 4-to-1 carbohydrate to protein ratio, and a lot of endurance athletes use that to recover, and it's well studied. So I will link something that's, I'll put a little link up here for chocolate milk and recovery, or something that's related to 4-to-1 protein to carb ratio. Now that's what Accelerade is. It's a 4-to-1 protein to carb ratio. The difference between Accelerade and, let's say, chocolate milk is the source. The main protein source in Accelerade is whey, which is one of the highest biological value proteins on the planet, and then it just has sugar. So there's very limited ingredients in there. It has some potassium, which helps recovery. So the overall cost for this product on Amazon right now, and maybe I'll make a little link, it's $17.99 for 30 servings. That's a pretty good deal there if you compared it to a Powerade or a Gatorade or anything else. I mean, you have to supply your own water in your own bottle, but other than that, it's a good deal for 30 servings. It lasted me a long time. So I just want to talk about some of my experiences with it. So before I left, I wanted to test this out. I did a couple 4-hour training courses, and I took Accelerade before I trained, 2 hours into my training, and then 2 hours after. It was a total of 4 hours of training. And usually during these 4-hour trainings that I do, I'm pretty tired halfway through, and I'm pretty tired towards the very end. And this time I had a lot of energy on our very last training event, which is a high intensity training. We do 30 minutes of just straight high intensity striking, kind of finish out the training. And I was able to keep my pace up the entire time for all of the rounds, and I felt good, I felt strong, I felt a lot better. So I really do think that this helped me during that. Now during General Instructor Course 2, it's even a longer, it's an 8-hour training course. So usually it's 4 hours of training, 1 hour break, and then 4 hours of training. And the first 2 hours is very high intensity training. You're doing 2 hours of striking. So after that, I mean, your glycogen levels are depleted from breakfast or from the night before, and your focus goes down, you're tired, and that's where this product really came through for me. It really helped out. After that second hour, I just drink this, or even drink, I actually had some prepared, and when they said, oh, we get a quick drink, I drink this the whole time. And I really felt that it helped out my energy course to lunch, and then I had my lunch, and I came back. Another 2 hours in, I would drink another one of these, and then when I got off, I would drink another one. And that extra sugar and protein definitely helped my recovery rates. It helped with my mental focus. It helped with my training during those 8 to 9 hours. So I would highly recommend Accelerade for any of your endurance-based events. Now let's talk about who this is not for. This is really not for anybody who's going to do like one Tabata high intensity round and call it a day. It's not for that. Even in hour training, not really for that. Even if you are going high intensity in hour training, not necessary. Mainly because you're just putting a bunch of extra sugar in your body, and it's just not necessary. Maybe you can use this as a post-workout for a little bit of recovery, but I would not use it before, during, or maybe after, but not before and during for this kind of short, high-intensity event. So that's pretty much it. In conclusion, this definitely helped out with my recovery rates. It helped out with my energy expenditure during the course, and I would highly recommend this product to anybody.